Oh, hi! I didn't see you come in. You probably just saw me learning. Well, the question I'd like to talk about today isn't how you see me learning. It's how I see myself as a learner. First, a little bit about me. I'm recently married with a stepdaughter. I teach art and drama at an elementary school level. I also supply teach and do occasional support work. Myself, like many people, need to learn all the time to stay on top of a busy life. Which brings me to my next point, how I see myself as a learner. I created this mind map of how I see myself as a learner to break down some of my main thoughts in addressing the issue. I'm a creative person. I enjoy the chance to take on creative challenges like this video. Generally, I respond to things well on an interpersonal level if I know my instructor, if I am in person watching a teacher, but I'm also a slow learner who takes a while to absorb things, so I consider myself quite an intrapersonal thinker as well, and I really appreciate when things are visual. Something like a mind map is a good way of visually just blurting it all out there. I consider the skills I have as a learner. I enjoy reading and writing, presenting, editing, math and problem solving, and computers. Engaging in these activities with the learning material I find really helps deepen my understanding. I have a background in art and drama, so I really do believe a picture is worth 1,000 words. Sometimes a timeline is worth 1,000 words, or a chart, or a graph. I tend to spread my notes out across my bed to make sense of them, and it helps me code that information better. I also enjoy learning things in an auditory manner, but I realize that it comes across better to me if it's auditory and interpersonal. It's one thing to hear a podcast. It's another thing entirely for me to hear a lecturer talk about what they're interested in. If I can put together the person saying it with what they're saying, I tend to retain things better. And lastly, I'm a very intrapersonal person. I enjoy thinking about thinking. I need to take my time to soak things in. I'm a constructivist. I teach my students about schemas and accommodation and assimilation, and I teach them various learning strategies. So thinking about thinking is really important to me, and I really appreciate my quiet alone time. I'm generally a quiet, introverted person, so often I do my best thinking at night when it's calm and I can take my time to really absorb things. Historically, I think my best learning has been done in classes. I appreciate the structure and the schedule of showing up each week and dedicating that amount of time to being in class, engaging with that material. The older I get, I'm taking more online courses and realizing that structuring that time for myself, I'm still able to wrap my mind around it well. And I really appreciate when things are laid out in a reasonable, visually pleasing manner. And that's generally how I see myself as a learner. As I said, I really like wrestling with creative assignments, so I spent all my time doing this and not enough on my discussion assignment. I better go do that now. Take care.